Look, I think I owe you an explanation. You've been wonderful to me lately, but I can see it in your eyes. You think I'm different, don't you? That things changed between me and everything else. Please, it's okay. I can see right through you, you know. That's one of my quirks, too. Just not one I inherited. When I look at you, I see someone who's my everything. You went from being special to me to everything. It's been a long time that we've known each other. And I'll be honest with you, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't stand by those liars. You understand, don't you? It's okay. We'll make it on our own. You don't have to buy into their lies anymore. All Might's still alive. And I have reason to believe that they have him. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm gonna find out. I want you to be really careful. You're the one thing in this world I can't bear to lose. And part of me is afraid. Afraid of what happens next. Afraid of all the what-ifs running through my head. To be honest with you, it makes me shiver and shake. Because I think back to what happened a year ago. And I realized something horrible. Something that made me quit being a hero. At least in terms of working with the Heroes Association. Don't get me wrong. They're my friends and people that matter to me a whole lot. I consider them like family. But after everything, I know now I can't trust them. If I'm gonna trust them, I'll have to do it on my own time. I don't believe this world understands loss and pain. At least not like I do. But I refuse. Refuse to let you go. After everything that happened, I couldn't bear to see you get hurt. I know you saw a side of me. Something that I ended up developing. Something I never knew was deep inside. I always idolized heroes. But I can't be a hero when I think of someone hurting you. I want to tear them apart. If not for you being there, I don't know what I would have done. But what scares me is I didn't feel anything, even as his bones broke. I don't have any defense. And you honestly, you deserve to know. And that's why I wanted to ask. Do I seem like I'm becoming a monster? That's never what I intended. And it just hurts so much. Having people you trust lie to you. And seeing you in pain, agony, it makes me think in ways I didn't know I could. I just tune out all those apprehensions, all those feelings get replaced by this burning sensation of a monster. I'm glad that you don't consider me a monster, at least. I think it happened after the events of last year. I know you weren't directly involved, but I feel it's only right I get it off my chest. Back then, I was just going on another mission. It was Bakugo too. Kirishima and Denki. Practically most of UA. At least the ones that I knew. It was a large-scale operation with our classmates. I think what hurts the worst is I could have stopped it. The villains mounted a large-scale they tried to take down UA. They tried and they failed. But do you know why? I know. You probably saw some of it. That person, that underling to Shigaraki, really made a mess of things. Not to mention, Shigaraki himself. He's more than just an enemy. I hate him. I really do. After all, he's the one who made me choose. You are that. You were knocked out cold or something. Some kind of situation. I don't really know. And then he came on. That stupid monitor. He wasn't even there. Coward fighting without lifting a finger. And he made me choose it. The lives of a bunch of helpless villains. A bunch of villains I couldn't care for in the moment. Or you. No, it was never your fault. This only happened because I'm so weak. And because of that, oh my God, really hurt too. And I made the mistake of seeing no other way. By the time it was over, they were in pieces. It was all over so fast. I had to choose quick. There was only seconds left. I never wanted this. I thought being a hero meant you save everyone. And for a long time, All Might had this look This look at me. Like he pitied me. His smile stopped being a smile. And it became something else. When I called out, it was already too late to realize what really happened. I didn't know. The supposed villains. They were a classmate. They obliterated them. All because that man's quirk, he made me see it. But part of me, it wonders if I actually chose you over all them. So I can't lose you too. I've already had to go to all those memorials, knowing full well I got the official pardon, but seeing so many sad faces, I could barely live with myself. I think what made it hurt the worst is that nobody blamed me. I wasn't blamed for all of this, even though I was being tricked by the quirk, even though it made me misunderstand. I always think, what could I have done better? And to think the only one that really made it out was just Minetta. You know, it's sad. I never expected so much to happen so fast. Choices of life and death. I don't think I was ever meant to make those decisions. And as pointless as it is to say, it makes me wonder if I was ever cut out to be a hero. I know I saved you, and I'm proud of it. I am. But that doesn't mean that I can just shrug it off. My mistake. My mistake cannot be undone. So the next best thing I can do is to make sure nothing ever happens to you. That way, maybe if they're watching, if All Might's watching, that they'll see how I truly feel. I love you. And this monster, the monster inside my heart, is a monster born of love for you. Born of uncontrollable desire to have you smile. I try and forget it sometimes. And other times, it's just so hard. Do you want to know something? Since I broke it off with the heroes, since I had to go rogue, there's always been that hint of it. It's like somehow they all ended up as part of one for all. Like they're with me. In my heart. Right here. I know. It's not that simple. It never is. But I just have the responsibility to everyone I failed, not to fail you, and to put an end to this stupid war. Villains and heroes. A war that leads to nothing but suffering. Neither side seem to get it. Maybe one does. And I hate to say it, I think the heroes are more disillusioned. They think they're so in control, but in what way was that control? And the villains. Sometimes I wonder who's really a villain and who's just like me. That my eyes have been opened to something that there has to be others that have seen it before. There's something terrible going on. And I don't know where it's coming from. My emotions, my heart, my soul wants to blame Shigaraki. But I can't do it. He was doing what he always did. He's always doing the honest thing. And as much as I try and blame him, had I been a little bit stronger, then maybe it wouldn't have turned out this way. Come on. There's some place we need to go before anything else. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, that's... Thank you. I really needed that. Is it alright if we just stay like this for a while? I could really use a good hug after all that. Even just thinking about it makes it feel like it just happened yesterday. I try to stay positive. I really do. But without you, I don't think I could do it. So you're not allowed. You can't go. No matter what happens, okay? You have to promise me. Promise me you'll never leave my side. I'll never leave you either. Not even if I have to sacrifice everything. Not even if I have to be worse than Shigaraki. I'd rather be my worst nightmare. The biggest monster I could ever be. Than to see you suffer. Than to lose you. When other people say that their significant other's their whole world, I don't think they mean it like I mean it. When I say you mean everything, I mean without you, I wouldn't be me. And, well, enough about the sad things. I've had enough of blaming myself. And enough of other things too. Come on, this way. I was hoping to rekindle my hero spirit today with you. Would you join me and visit the Heroes Museum like we did way back when? I know it's not the same, but I still think it will be special, especially with you. You're amazing to me, and I want to remember those times before everything, so that we're not consumed by our inner demons. I trust you, and I hope you'll trust me too, despite how difficult this is. I want you to know I'm always on your side, even if I can't believe in the heroes anymore. Not like I used to. First things first, I don't want to ask this of you, and you can say no if you want. But is there any way you'd consider doing some spy work for me? Since you're still with the Heroes Association. I wanted to see if you could dig up any information on All Might. On really understanding where and what happened. I can't trust them. And I would go there myself. But I'm technically someone working independent of them. They know I've gone rogue, and if there really is someone, they'll frame me. They'll make it look like I'm some kind of common thug. I just know it. The real question is who. I won't be able to follow you in. So just promise me you'll be careful. And here, take this. In case you need to contact me. 'Cause I'm gonna be watching over you. Wherever I can. I love you. And we'll fix this messed up world. No matter what it takes. Deal? That's the spirit. I almost forgot what it's like to laugh like this. I feel relieved when I look at you. I can't help it. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. I just know it is. This is where we part ways for a bit. Don't worry. Don't take too long and be home by nightfall. It's been dangerous times, or at least I get a bad feeling about it. It'll be okay. Just consider me your backup. And besides, as much as I like to talk smack about the Heroes Association, I happen to trust a lot of people in it. It makes me feel a little guilty for leaving so ungraciously. But last time I had to explain myself with all that happened. Of course they weren't gonna let me stay. But I couldn't just leave it like that. So I guess it was no easy solution. But what's done is done. We can't focus on that, or else more innocent people will get hurt. But don't think I'm sending you on this mission alone. Isn't that right, Todoroki-kun?
But of course, Deku. I will ensure no harm comes of your significant other. Now, shall we be on the way?
Good luck, you two. I'll be rooting for you.
You don't need to worry. Midoriya, everything's going to be fine. Besides, if anything happened here, I couldn't invite you to my wedding. It's coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm a little bit excited. So that should tell you how worried I am about today's mission.
Yeah, you're right. It should be just fine. And Todoroki, did you find any leads on that thing I asked you about?
Not exactly, I'm afraid. Even with the prestige behind my name, it doesn't make up for how hidden sleeping dogs are.
Yeah, I figured it would be that. So there's nothing? Not even a hint?
There's only one thing I managed to dig up, and it was nothing worth reliving.
Okay, I'll trust you. Just go, you two. I'll watch outside. Stay safe.
This way. Now I'm not going to beat around the bush with you. I'm doing this for Deku. It's not that I don't trust you. In fact, his trust in you speaks legions for your character. But in order for us to do this, we're going to need everything we've got. There's an archives beneath the Heroes Association building. We're going to be sneaking through the restroom. Don't be embarrassed or anything, but timing is imperative. We don't have time. And if we did, it'd be better spent with loved ones. Trust me. I appreciate your company and your insight, but my heart is sworn to another. So, let's be safe and do this in a way that we don't put our loved ones in danger. Follow me. Use this tool. Once you're in the bathroom, climb onto the toilet bowl and then begin unscrewing the grates. It's imperative that you move quickly and don't make sound. Otherwise, the alarm bells are sure to ring. Leave not a mess and make it look like you were never there. I'll see you on the other side. Here's the map. You took longer than expected. Don't tell me you got lost. Well, all's well that ends well. Now we just need to see what they're hiding down here. It sure seems like a lot of armed guards for school records or hero profiles. Stay low. We're going to observe for a moment. If we're caught, there's no telling what will happen. I've thought of a countermeasure, but perhaps it's too dangerous. We won't know until we find out.
Now, during the chaos.
All right. I've managed to knock out all the guards before they could see us. My newest form of crowd control. A means to freeze cryogenically. Each one of them is frozen in time. Each one of them, their own beautiful and unique person. But unfortunately, it's not the time to admire them. We haven't the time. Yes. Let's keep looking this way. Now that we've gotten to more or less the brains of things, there must be a clue. I'm going to snap some pictures. Give me a moment. Sadly, most of this doesn't make sense. Many things that aren't quite contextually sound. Many things that seem to be code words or something cryptic. We'll need some time. Careful. Damn. It looks like you triggered the automated defense. Careful. These robots aren't the ones from training. These are meant to take down powerful quirks. Believe me. You take this information and go. I'll make it out just fine. Yes, it's fine. Now leave. Now this looks like a bit of a precarious situation, doesn't it? What are you doing here? I see you have an explanation, but that doesn't cut you quite that easy. No. I wouldn't dream of having you in trouble, but I need you to stay quiet. Come with me. This way. Ignore them. If you haven't realized, things have gone pretty bad today. So you're gonna need to be able to get out of here in one piece. Keep your head down before they suspect you. Nonsense. I'm just escorting my friend here to the debriefing room. Let me pass. Are you really gonna get on my bad side and risk a demotion? You could always do that, but I don't think your chances are too high. Remember who you're talking with, Cadet. Alright. You're gonna have to go on your own from here. I have to delay something. Tell Deku, the sparrow's eye sees the heart. That's really important. Otherwise, he's gonna get the wrong idea. And then all this might be for nothing. Tell him to bring the information to this address. That it's very important he doesn't judge by appearances. I always knew you had heart, kid. But you gotta try a little harder than this. You almost got yourself in deep water. Oh, what about him? Well, I'll get him out of this somehow. We'll chop it up to some kind of publicity stunt. Don't worry about it. You have friends, even here. I'll go ahead and take your pretty little butt out of here before I lose my patience, kid. You don't want to get on my bad side. I'm doing this for a reason. I don't need to explain myself to you. Get lost, kid. Consider us even now. You might not even remember it, but I owe you one. That debt is repaid today.
Hey! Is everything okay? Where's Todoroki-kun? Huh? strange. I don't really understand the situation, but he'll be fine. Especially if Aizawa said so. Then we gotta believe him. And, well, let's get a move on to someplace safer. Last thing we want is someone to tag along and follow us. Shall we? Might as well go to the address he sent us to. Though that seems like it's in a pretty dangerous part of town. It's fine. I'll protect you. No matter what. Let's get going then. The sooner we get out of here and get there, we can figure out what he meant by the bird thing. Though I think he's referencing something? What could it mean? When I think birds, I think Tokoyami. But there's no way. He's been away. Working on something last I heard. They had to help him with his power when Dark Shadow got carried away. But I heard he's doing better now. So, hopefully it's not anything too serious. But maybe he knew about this. He's a very honorable person, and pretty smart. So it wouldn't surprise me if he knew something fishy was going on. Keep your head down. There's some thugs. I'll scare them off. I don't have time for any of you right now. Leave me alone, and I won't have to kill you. It's Deku. Don't mess around with him. Yeah, but man, he's got a bounty on his head. Don't risk it. It's suicide. You think I can't hear you? Say another word, and I'll take a moment of my time for you. Come on. It's how you have to behave. Sorry you had to see me like that. But if they see weakness, it's all over. Besides, you're the only one I can trust to see my weakness. And frankly, we don't have time to waste. One wrong move right now, and who knows what could happen. Looks like this is the place. Hey, does this look familiar to you? To me, I could have sworn I've been here before. No way. Could this be?
Ah, Izuku Midoriya. How I've waited for you.
Kurogiri? Are you who I'm supposed to meet?
That depends. You seek answers, but you've yet to tell me what the question is. I'm an information broker, and something tells me you want to find out where the source of the corruption is. The dissidents in society. But how do you know? How can you be sure that I'll tell the truth?
Because I trust Aizawa. I don't have a choice.
Even working with a villain who tried to kill All Might. You've got some nerve, don't you? But I like that, Izuku Midoriya. You have a heart, one that beats true. Something that many have long forgotten. I have for you a word of warning. There are many peering eyes looking for you. And if you wish to retain your sanctity, you're going to need to face off or lay low. I needn't even mention who it is. You already know.
It's Shigaraki. He's always had some kind of sick infatuation with me. What does this all mean?
get so worked up. It would be a shame if you exhausted yourself. You don't need all that energy. Survival is not easy when you're on the run. And I've been escaping him, eluding him for years. But that's what we face, the moral gray area. Us who believe in a world, but wish to get there by means that others cannot see.
Stop right there, Kurogiri. I understand. You're kind of like me. But it almost sounded like you're comparing me to a villain.
And what is a villain, Izuku Midoriya? What does it really mean to be a hero or a villain?
I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But I still don't want to be in the same category as Shigaraki.
By no means would I consider you anything like Shigaraki. He's far more cruel, and someone that's quite less company. How about we sit down and have some tea?
Fine. Do you mind? Okay.
So, I'd like to suggest a proposition. Would you assist me on dealing with some unfinished business? I assure you it's in your best interest, and of course you wouldn't be working for free. No, this is a paid request. You solve the thorn in my side, and I give you the location of your arch nemesis. I'll sell out Shigaraki, and we'll be partners in taking him down.
And what makes you think I can trust you?
No. This is not about trust, Midoriya. This is about mutual benefit. You just need to believe that I want Shigaraki down as much as you. And besides, I'd like to say that I turned a new leaf. I'm hardly the villain that you remember. In fact, I've done mostly no crime. Only that which I need to survive.
I get your point. And fine. I'll consider it.
Good, Izuku Midoriya. You have turned a new leaf as well. I see a rationality in your eyes. Before I was blinded by All Might.
Don't you mention his name. That's the one thing I won't allow. It's too sad hearing it. You tried to kill him. You were a bastard back then.
No. Don't be too harsh on me, Izuku Midoriya. I had circumstances of my own. In fact, I was Shigaraki's plaything. Had he wished it, he could have killed me at any moment. I was doing what I did, both out of loyalty to All for One, and debt to be repaid. I am not some kind of horrible villain. Like most, I do what I must to survive. No different than you. I sense a kindred spirit with you. And I quite like you, Izuku Midoriya. Here, before you storm out angrily, take this. It's the details concerning the thorn in my side. I sincerely wish you luck, whether you accept or toss it to the wind. I trust you, Midoriya.
Let's go. I know. It's not easy. Having all these blurred lines, and I don't know how to handle it, because a lot of me doesn't want to trust him, but another part of me, I can't argue with what he's saying. I can't dismiss it as being fake anymore. Before it was so easy. Villains were villains and heroes were heroes. But now, it's anything but. Villains and heroes. What do the words really mean? What am I? What am I becoming? What have I really been so far? What do you think I am? Can you see me as I once was? Now that I've become stronger, I feel as though I'm weaker. Like the world around me crunches down on me. And every time I punch back, I don't know what I'm hitting. The recoil feels like it's hitting myself. But enough of that. We've got a good lead. And if we take care of this, we might even find Shigaraki. So I guess I wonder what it's actually gonna mean. Do I just take him down once and for all? Or what exactly am I supposed to do? It seems so difficult, 'cause all of this convoluted and overall just stressful stuff, it makes me want to take a break. Huh? You think we should take a break too? I really do think we need it. Besides, it's not nice to make a decision like this to help Kurogiri if I'm not thinking straight. I'll deal with this later. Let's get home, okay? I think we both need relaxation time. Come on. I'll give you a piggyback ride. The one for all style. Come on. It's nice to do these things that are still normal. I feel normal around you. And when things are going great, they're awesome. And I can't get enough of it. Enough of you. It makes me so shy sometimes. Even now. Even after everything. I still feel kind of like we've only just met. Even though on another sense, I feel like I've known you my entire life. It's such an interesting thing. I really like the feeling. And it's good to have a moment when everything isn't so serious. Even now, when it feels the world is falling apart, when I look in your eyes, it gives me hope. And even if there's people that I need to deal with, it doesn't change the fact that I'm with you. I'll protect you, through thick and thin. You'll never have to worry, okay? And I love you. Maybe I say it too much or too little, but I mean it. Every single day, I wake up thinking about you, and every single night I go to sleep thinking about you. And you can guess about how much every single day I think of what would make you smile or the glisten in your eyes. It's all so amazing, and I think I'd go insane if I didn't have you safe and sound. I just wouldn't know what to do. It'd be so incredibly sad. I never want to even think about that. And we're here. This way. I know, we've been home many times. And it's our building, but sometimes it makes me feel happy happy that I get to spend so much time with you. And that we do everything together. And that no one can break us apart. It makes me feel lucky. And even when I feel like ripping my hair out, then I stop myself and I think, that'd probably make you sad. Come on. I'm gonna make you something nice to eat. It's gonna be great, okay? Also, you have to promise me, no matter what happens, no matter when or where you go, that you'll always tell me. That way, I'll be able to at least know, in case I need to act. In case someone gives you trouble, or tries to make you sad. Then I can deal with them. I'll deal with them quickly. And I'll make sure they're too scared to ever mess with you again. Sorry, I got a little carried away. But it's true. I won't let anyone mess with you. Not now, not ever. And you gotta remember, I'm your man. And I'll protect you through and through. But you also need to know, it's a dangerous world, and they're trying to separate us. I just know it. What Kurogiri said, I have a feeling they know about you. So, we're gonna have to be really careful. Maybe even lay low for a while. When I go out to do the mission, please promise me you'll stay home this one time. I suppose I could, but it's not easy. If we go together, they'll definitely know who you are, and that you mean a lot to me. We already have to contend that that one bastard who tried to hurt you. The one I snapped his limbs like twigs. He might have spoken to someone. That's terrible. No, this is terrible news. I'm gonna have to do something drastic about this. But for now, the home should be pretty safe. Don't worry about it. We'll get through together, okay? Enough about scary things. I'm gonna cook you some amu rice. I hope you like it. My special recipe that my mom taught me. She's a really good cook. Clumsy, but really good at instilling flavor and making cute aesthetics. It's an art, really. So first, the key is making sure you mix the eggs just right. Not too much, but not too little either. Make sure you don't put salt, or it'll dry everything out. You gotta make sure the salt goes in last. That's after it's cooked. So we only use pepper, and in this case I'm gonna put some basil. That's more like a secret ingredient though. So, while we have our egg solution ready, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rice. The new super fast rice cookers are great. You put it in, wait 5 seconds, and there it is. Perfectly cooked rice every time. But the important part of amu rice is stir frying the rice too. So we're gonna take that rice and put it in this piping hot pan. We use a little bit of soy, maybe just a hint of sugar, and voila, the secret ingredient. Nah, don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it later, but it's pretty simple. It just adds some spice. And then we chop up the chicken, and we cook it with the rice. There we go. And the peas and carrots are a go. I really like cooking with you. You've been a great help. I've never seen somebody cut carrots and separate peas like you before. And frankly, it makes me feel more lucky than I already do. I didn't even know I could. So, now we mix it all together, and we throw it in this. Now it's right. Perfect amount of salt and seasoning. So, the tricky part is now we have to put the egg in a very thin layer, lining the bottom of the pan like this, but it needs to be hot, and we can't cook it too long. So we do that, get a spoonful of rice, and at just the right moment, we toss it in there, compact it, and then flip. Just like that, everything comes together. It folds over like this, and a smiley face with ketchup, and a garnish of chives. That's how I like mine. And see the smile? That's a smile just for you. Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh. Well, I'll whip up mine real quick. You get to the table, okay? You can start eating before me if you like. It won't hurt my feelings. And done. Mine has a cat face. Yours was a dog. I hope you can tell. And, I guess, let's toast. Orange juice counts as a toast, right? So, I was hoping we could toast to having a great future together. That's what I want. That's what I need. And I'm so glad you feel the same. Well, without further ado, itadakimasu! Oh, sorry. It's a habit. Nom, 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 nom. That's some tasty omelet, if I do say so myself. And the rice brings it all together, with the salt component. Nom, nom, nom. Now that's what I'm talking about. And besides that, would you look at that? Come on, what would you do without me? Come here. That was because there was something on your cheek. And I'd be ashamed to waste the food, right? So, now I had a question. First of all, did you enjoy the meal? Oh, I'm glad. It was fun making it with you there. I really like your company, and my second question is, Am I still me? Maybe it sounds strange. I know it sounds strange, but do I still feel like the person you fell in love with? Yeah. I guess I did change a bit, but there's no avoiding it. After all this time and all the things that happened, I couldn't remain the same Deku who was there all those years. The pain, the agony of it all, it taught me things, and it taught me how not to be weak. Don't worry, I haven't closed my heart off, and I still stand by the teachings of All Might. I just think I've got a long way to go before I can live up to such a great man. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, why are you dragging me behind? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ugh! What are we doing on the bed? What do you mean? You want me to say something? I guess I can. What do you want me to say? Okay, I guess I can. This takes a lot of focus, and I'm a little embarrassed. Don't look at me when I'm doing it, okay? If you peek, I'll be upset. Woo. And what was the other one? Was it one? One. No, that wasn't it. What was it? I feel like I'm missing the point here. Well, you may have won the fight, but you haven't won the war. I don't care if it's said that way or not. But I kind of love that our love is a competition. Yeah, maybe I said love too many times, but that's revenge and a declaration of war. I won't let you or anyone else look down on me. I'll show you how much of a man I am. And I'll make sure that we have lots of great times. Now and forever. And besides all that, how about we go watch some Blue's Clues? Yeah, maybe it's childish, but I think it's a great way to relax and enjoy our night. So come on, darling. Or would you rather me call you baby? I'm sure I can think of something even cuter than all those. Just you wait. It'll be on my laundry list of things to do to show you how capable I am as a man. As your man. So bring it on. We'll face tomorrow together. But I'm not backing down even to you.